Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about the Oracle database startup and shutdown sequence. Okay, so hope you all understand the previous sessions about the architectures. So if you are strong in our architecture, so you can easily moving forward to our everyday sessions. Okay, so if you are new to the session, so please I am requesting you to check our previous videos and come to here. Okay. So the first slides is our title. The second slide, so I just explaining you. So if when we fire the command startup or shutdown, so there is a three stages in the startup sequence. Okay. So the first is no mount stage, and second is mount stage, and third is open stage. Okay. So first no mount stage, what it happened? First it's going to read our sp file or p file. Okay, so and then it will allocate the sgas, I mean the say all memories, so in our for our sgas, and then it will start our background processes. So hope you understand what I'm saying about background processes. So in previous video I posted, right, so about the update statement, so I just mentioned our some of the background processes, but there is a lot of background processes there. So I will show you when I am starting the databases. Okay, in our practical sessions. So in no more stage, it will start our background process. Now our instance is started. Okay, so it is having all the memories, so everything. Now the instance is started. The second stage, it is the database going to mount mode. So mount mode is means, so it will going to check the control file. So control file locations we already declare in our p file. So it will going to read the control files, and it will check our all the data, the control file is available or not, and it will validating our structures, so the data file locations and read log file locations, so all the file locations are we stored in the control file, right? So it will validating our structures. So now the db is coming to the mount stage. So and third is the open stage. Open stage means to allow the user to access our data. So the whatever we mentioned in the control file, it will have in our local, I mean to say in our locally the data files and read log files. So now your database should be open. Okay, so now the end users can access our databases. This is the flow. Okay, so there is a three stage: no mount and open. Okay, see this I will explain already. So what happen if I provide the command startup? So first stage, it is a no mount stage. It will going to start our sga and then background processes. Okay, and then it will going to read the control files, and it will validating our physical structures, I mean read log and data file locations. And then the db is going to the mount stage by using the control files, and then the database is open. So whatever they mention in the control file is all physically is available. So the database is going to open stage to access the all the users. Okay, so this is the startup sequence, simple things. Okay, and then what are the shutdown sequence? So if example, if I am provide the command shut down the databases. Okay, so I will tell you the next slide what are the commands, but before you just understand what happen if we fire the command in shutdown. So first it will happen to block all the users, so it will not allow the any users to connect the databases. Okay, so you know, right, the second step is checkpoints. So checkpoints, you know, right, what is the dbw or log writer? So hope you understand. So in by my previous videos, so dbwr is write the data. So whatever in the database buffer cache, so it will all be written in our disk, so by using the database writer. And same in the read log buffer cache to read log files by using the log writer. Okay, the second stage. The third stage, the data file is going to close, to cleanly close on the data files and read log files. Okay, the third stage is going to close that. And the fourth stage, the database is going to the dismount. It's not mount, it's a dismount mode, and it, I mean to say, it will close our control file as well. Okay, now it will stop our instance, so it will stop our background process, it will free our sga, system global area. Okay, so now this is the flow. Okay, so but here there is some step is there. Okay, so what kind of steps? So when we fire the command set up normal, set immediate, and set transactional, and set abort. So these all the four commands. Okay, so what is the difference of the four commands? So when you fire the command shutdown normal means it will waiting for the users to disconnect the session. So that is a problem. But the main thing is, okay, I will tell you last thing. Okay, last. Okay, So when you fire the command shutdown normal, it will waiting for the users to disconnect the sessions. Okay, until the database is waiting for that user. Okay. So and second command is shut immediate. If you provide the command shutdown immediate, it will roll back the active transactions and disconnect the sessions, whatever in the active transactions. Okay. So all the transactions, I mean all the users. The third is shutdown transactional. So if you provide the command shutdown transactional, it will wait for the active transactions to finish. For example, any active transaction is going on that in our DB. So it is the processor will be waiting for to complete the transaction to finish the transaction to the users. Okay. So this is the third command. The fourth command is like we call this is a danger. So danger is means, for example, you just consider in your room you have that television, I mean TV. So television, so there is some process to shut down, right? So for example, first you have to on off the TV by remote, then you have to switch off the switchboard, then you have to remove the cable, right? So this is the flow of the televisions to power off, right? So if same thing, so what I mean by the set abort. So if the by running the televisions you are directly going to remove the cable, so what happened, it may possible to failure, I mean hardware failures happen, right, in TV. The same things we are expecting in our DB side also. So mostly we are avoiding these commands to fire these commands. Okay, so it will to stop the our instance so forcefully. So there is a no clean, so whatever the untrained transaction, it will be gone. Okay, so that so it will not recommended to fire this command. Okay, so this is our shutdown modes. So and then this is the flow. This is the flow. First, what happened? I already explained, I think so, right? So first, the terminate the sessions, and then complete and roll back the transactions. And the checkpoint is coming to the pictures. Whatever in our database, right? Data paper cache, it all written right in the physical disk. Physical disk mean data files, and the read log for buffer to read log files, and then close the data files and redo log files, and then dismount our database by using the control files. Okay, so after that you shut down the instance, I mean to say stop the background, and then it will be free of the SGs. Okay, so this is the flow of shutdown, and previously I explained, right, this is the startup sequence. Okay, so now we are going to see our technical sides what is happen. Okay, so I already take the sessions, I mean all this take the sessions, this is the sessions. um, this is our alert log. So I just show you something, that's why I open it here. Okay, so see, this is already I down the databases. In the screen I am going to connect the data. Before I am connecting databases, I just confirm the database is running or not. So these all command I already posted, right? So how to connect the data, sorry, what are the commands we are using as a DBA site. So if you are not seen my video, you can, I'm requesting you to please check my previous video. Okay, so right now there is a no database is running. So I'm going to connect the databases. So this is the way we are going to connect the database. Okay, first we need to how to connect the databases. Just set the environment. Okay, so before I just teach you, so if maybe sometime if this command is not working, so what is the meaning of this command? So we are already declare in our Oracle tab. So Oracle, we already declare here. So whenever I am fire the command or dot base for INV, the home location it will take automatically. Okay, that's why we are using the command dot space or INV. Okay, sorry, dot space or INV. It will ask, yes, it will say the instance name is or site name is Ora. Now SQL plus slash as is DBA. Okay. So now now what happened? It will going to connect to ideal instance. So now I'm going to start up the databases. So okay, this is the way to connect the databases and start up the databases. Okay, so there is a three stage I told you, right? No mount and mount and open. So the startup command means so it will combining of all the stages. So okay, so now I'm showing the alert log. You can easily understand what I'm trying to say. When I hit the startup command, you can check from here. So it will read our all the background processes. So, but we know only for the mandatory background process, DBW log writer. So log writer and PMON S1. But you can see here, this is all our background processes. There is a lot of background processes there. So let me show you. You can understand what I'm trying to say. So see this Repco, PXMN, LGRG, MON, MML. These all these thing I know, right? We know, right? Log writer, DB writer. So these kind of things we want. So this is our important background process. But apart from this, you can see PSPO and VKTM. So these all the external processes. So you just understand. That's why I'm going to show you. So here, what we learned before, it will going to start our background process, correct? So it will start up our instance, correct? This is our flow. I will show you again. What are the things? It will allocate the SGA starting our background process, right? This is the first stage is going to no mount mode. Okay. The second things, see here, it will going to read our control files, and the DB is going to mount stage, alter database mount, okay, by using the control file. So after that, where is that open command? It will starting the background processes and everything, and then starting the archiver processes. Okay, see, these is all the archive processes. Now see here, this is the alter database open mode. Okay, now the DB is open stage. So this is the open command. Okay, so there is a 3 stage. So when we fire the startup command, it will happen do the same. Okay, so now what I am going to do, I can explain here easily. See, first is going to start the instance, and the database it will start up the instance, and it will going to the mount stage, and it will going to the open stage. Okay, so you can check the command select name, name comma open underscore mode from v dollar database. So you can check here your database is read write mode to access the users. Okay, so this is the flow of startup. So when I'm going to file, actually we are using real time, mostly 99% we are using only the command set immediate. So because set immediate some benefits. So why I'm telling that uh, this is set immediate, it will be disconnect all the users. Okay, so whatever the transaction is there, so it will disconnect all the users, and whatever the current transaction is going to roll back. Okay, so that's why we are using every time this command. Okay, shut down immediate. So shut immediate, you can check the alert log as well. Let me show you. See, it will going to stop the background processors, and it will stop all the, it will going to database is dismount, right? Database going to dismount, and it will going to stop the instance as well. It will shut down the instance. Now the instance shutdown is completed. So this is the flow of shutdown. Okay, so this is the flow of startup and shutdown. Okay, so that's it, guys. So for this flow, you have any doubts, so please post it in the comment section, so I will explain, okay, to you. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you for the time. So we'll meet you in the next video. Okay, bye.